Hello and welcome back to the channel. We're going to continue on now with Hogwarts Legacy. We had a challenging time on the last video, or should I say I had a challenging time on the last video, trying to tackle, hey up, what was that? Trying to tackle a few, I don't know, whatever they were. So now we're going to get further into the game. Hopefully, that's my plan. So I'm going to try and find how to escape this room. It looks like there's a door over there, so we shall go over. Oh no, that's a wardrobe. Shall we try and open the wardrobe? No, nothing happens. How do we get out of this room? Oh, there. The door was looking at me all along. So let's have a go. See what's around. Ooh, cup of tea. Delicious. What's this? Does this do anything? No. Okay.
Now, which way is the common room?
Ah, so we're going to the common room. So nice. Okay, nothing around there. Let's go down the stairs. The arrows show me where to go anyway, isn't it? So.
Must be different, starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
Oh, are they talking behind me back? That's a bit rude, isn't it? Surely they're talking about me. Can I not speak to them? No. What's on the board? Nothing. Look at all these kids.
New 5th year. They're lucky they didn't end up as dragon food, like that poor man from the ministry.
Can't imagine starting a new
She gets
Professor
older
catches her
every
this time.
year.
Oh my goodness. Is there anyone?
You miserable lout!
My older sister
Your sister
told me
has been at St.
everything I
Mungo's for
needed to know
3
about
days,
Hogwarts
and
before
she's
I
still
stepped foot in the
vomiting
castle,
blood. If you ever
including
point your wand
how
at
to
your
sneak
family...
You'll like it, trust me.
I don't know if I like listening to everyone talk at once.
Holidays. Can never have too many fairy lights, in my opinion.
Right, so we've got to talk to Gareth. Gareth Weasley.
Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself. Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
So which one should we go? That must be nice. That must be awkward. Then you can do whatever you want. Let's go that. Because I'm sure there's some nepotism going on.
You must be able to get away with anything.
The opposite, actually. Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well. And she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Nice meeting you, Gareth. What's that in your mug? Do you have a knack for potions too?
Seems you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, as I see it, there's little difference, fundamentally, between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though, I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my, creativity as much as you might think.
Nice, mate. Let's go with what's in your mug.
Are you having butterbeer? For breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there, based on some reactions that may need a bit more work.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
We may need to keep him in mind because he could be useful for other potions maybe. So we're going meeting this person up here. Oh, get out my way.
That girl.
She gets bolder every year.
There was somebody else. I saw another arrow. Let's go talk to this one first.
Wait, that's not right. I really thought I had it. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh!
That'll be me later on in the
hello
game.
there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
I've studied with him. Not at all. Let's go to not at all.
No, I merely studied with him briefly before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
I'm sure you'll get it. Perhaps you just need a bit more practice. Your casting needs work. I'm sure you'll get it.
Don't worry, you'll get it in the end.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it, Professor Ronan's sure to be very impressed. I'm just going to keep at it.
I wish you luck. How hard is it to cast I'm going to go with that there. Can most students cast non-verbal? Let's go with
Is
that.
it really that difficult to cast non-verbally?
Oh, yes. And if you don't get it just right, the results can be, shall we say, awkward. Once, I tried to cast Depulso non-verbally on a goblet in the Great Hall and ended up launching Professor Sharp's Yorkshire pudding into his face. He was not happy.
I'm sure he wasn't. Can most? Yeah, let's go that.
Do most students know how to cast non-verbally?
Not at all. Hogwarts doesn't teach non-verbal casting until the 6th year, and even then, many struggle with it. I'm simply trying to get ahead of the game.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
So we've met a Gareth and a Cressida. Now, how are we going to speak to this one up here?
Nelly will do anything for
don't want
attention.
you weren't born with wings, Nelly. I'm sure you'd use them.
Come on, Nelly, are you coming down?
Nelly will do anything for attention.
If I get caught, I shan't defend you. She gets bolder every year.
How do we get to speak to
I hope a
her?
professor catches her this time. I hope a professor catches her this time.
Nelly!
Ah, done it.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello.
Hello.
Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nelly, by the way. Nelly Ogspire. I've heard rumours about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
It was nothing I couldn't handle. Let's act like we're
It
dead
is
good.
true, but we handled it very well.
I'll say. I think you've already earned a reputation for fearlessness. Anyway,
Whoa.
you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
What are people saying about my travels here? Not afraid of heights, are you? Have you ever encountered a dragon? Let's go with the
What
first one
exactly
there.
are the rumours about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via train or boat, not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon. Of course it's got people talking. Word travels fast at Hogwarts.
Not afraid of heights. Have you ever encountered a dragon? Let's go. That seems as though
I'd
we're
imagine
talking
most
dragons.
students have never seen a dragon. Have you?
Goodness, no. And I've never heard of one attacking a carriage like that. Not enough meat in a carriage, I'd think.
Not afraid of heights, are you?
I take it you're not afraid of heights.
It's something I've always done, since I was little. My mother once found me on the roof when I was 5. Still has no idea how I got there. But with all the strange hallways and rooms in the castle, and everything lurking in and outside the grounds, you don't need to scale a tower to see something incredible here.
Nice to meet you.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
Outside the common room. Let's find outside the common room. I'm going to think it's through that hole there.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind.
Uh-oh.
Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Oh.
Here you are.
What's this?
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
I intend to. Oh! When did we learn that trick?
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
I'm following you, Mrs. Weasley.
This way.
I am.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
I am keeping up.
Ah, the guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio.
Oh, okay.
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio.
Field Guide X. Portrait of Barufio. The portrait depicts the wizard Barufio, famed for his brain elixir, and as an example of what happens when incantations are improperly spoken, he once said S instead of F and found himself on the floor with a buffalo on his chest. Okay. That doesn't say... Oh, look at the picture. So you've just unlocked a field guide challenge. Your progress towards completing challenges appears here. So collect field guide pages in Hogwarts. So we've got 1. Field guide challenges are the only way to acquire experience points or XP. So I have to press that, I think I pressed the right one. Aha! This is your wizarding level. XP earned from challenges increases your level and power. So press A. So here is your field guide, tracks your current challenge progress. Select the challenges menu to continue. So, right, okay. Oh, wow. Overall progress 1%. Collecting your first guide page unlocked a new challenge category. New challenges you unlock throughout your adventure will appear here. Select field guide pages to continue. So we've got the 1% there. Ah, right, okay. Locked challenge. Each challenge has tiers. Special rewards unlock at each tier you complete, from appearances to critical upgrades. So collect 2 field guide pages in Hogwarts. Gear appearance reward, Hogwarts Regalia Spectacles. So rewards must be claimed from the challenges menu. Come back often to collect rewards you have unlocked. Alright. Collection updated. Portrait.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Alright. So, is that it then? Oh no, am I still following her? Yep. What else are you going to show me, Mrs. Weasley? Or should I say Professor Weasley?
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Then should we be running, Professor?
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker.
Oh, that'd be
Your
good.
field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
So... Central Hall. Hogwarts is divided into 2 main areas. The left side of the map is where students and professors live, and includes the house common rooms and the Great Hall. Select the South Wing region to continue. Okay, in this view you can see the flue flames available in that region. Right, yes, I see it. Green flue flames represent flames you have discovered, including your own house common room. Grey flue flames reveal the location of undiscovered flames. The right side of the map is where you'll find academic points of interest, including the Astronomy Tower, Library and greenhouses. Select the library. Okay. Professor Weasley has unlocked the Central Hall flue flames for you. Use right to rotate them. That one to rotate the map and fast travel to the Central Hall flue flames. Central Hall. So X. Here we go.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
So we're going down the stairs.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
It's going to take a while to remember all of this, that's for
something
certain.
happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Is that it?
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today.
Oh dear.
And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Can you tell me more about Charms class?
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
What exactly is Defense Against the Dark Arts?
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
And what's Hogsmeade? We are new
You
after
mentioned
all. We've got to
Hogsmeade,
ask
Professor.
all this, haven't we?
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs.
Woohoo!
You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Oh, butterbeer is so nice. So nice.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
There is, in fact. I'm afraid there isn't. I better go with that.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said.
I did
Speak
promise
of
him.
the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
Oh,
Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
that would be wonderful. So, talk to Professor Fig.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
You did, sir.
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
She's not daft.
Well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Okay. Open map. So, Defense Against the Dark Arts class. The field guide map shows Professor Hecat's I can't even say it. Class is in the lower section of the astronomy wing. I could get lost in this castle. Right, we'll just go there.
The map is enchanted to
see.
help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
So, defense against the dark arts. Quest complete. Welcome to Hogwarts. Charm. Compass. Right. So, we're going this way towards defense against the dark arts. Mr. Ollivander must be a gazillion years old. So I'm going up here. So yes, it's going to take me time to figure some of this out on how to do this.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time.
Hecat?
I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
She's a bit oldie-worldy,
age
isn't she?
matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Oh, here we go. We've got to do this again, haven't we? Oh, that was good. Did it first time this time.
Levioso.
Are we going to be like a Hermione?
Now, let's try something a little larger.
She looks ancient, doesn't she? Okay.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
So, right, how did I even do that? I just pressed a button before, didn't I? Break through yellow shield with control spells. Like the levitation spell Leviosa.
Levioso.
Good.
Ah,
Now,
right,
the basic
okay, I get
cast.
it now.
Well done. Well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now,
Oh dear, this is going to be difficult.
Using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be easy.
You're good.
How pathetic. Like, what are you doing up there?
Rather good at this, aren't you?
I know. This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say,
If only all of my students were this adept.
Levioso.
I do enjoy lively duels. Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down.
Oh, did alright on that. Better than I thought we were going to do.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Oh, me and her are two of a kind. Both beginners.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can.
I
Perhaps Mr.
intend
Sallow
to.
will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Oh, great. Can't wait.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Okay, so should we go to the next class? So that's the defense against the dark arts. Where was the other class that we were supposed to go to? Professor Hecat told me to speak with Sebastian about additional dueling practice. Speak with... Right, okay. So let's go back. Speak with Sebastian. Where is he? There he is.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way.
Oh, he's a
Didn't expect
charmer,
a new
isn't he?
student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've had my share of wand combat. It was never used wand in combat. Let's tell a little white lie.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Sounds intriguing.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Till next time, Sebastian. Challenge complete. Ooh, 15 HP. So, can we go on the map now and go to the next class? Aha, yes we can. So, available side quests can be found inside regions of Hogwarts marked as a flag and discovered by exploring the world. These quests reward XP but do not advance the main story. Okay, but will it give us goodies? So, the field guide map shows Professor Ronan's class is in the astronomy wing. Right, let's go. So, we're tracking the quest, I think, are we? Track quest. Okay, we got it tracked now. So, let's go out. Let's find the door. Oh, upstairs. Oh, wrong way then. Aha. Hey dear, I'd get lost as soon as I leave my front door, me.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Oh, what's this? Oh, I haven't learnt that spell yet, have I not? I don't think. No, I haven't. Or have I? No, I don't think I can do it with. No. Right, I'll get that again. Maybe I'll learn it in this class. Upstairs, it seems. No, downstairs. Do, 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 do. Nice music. Oh, back upstairs. See what I mean? Not directionally minded. Upstairs. Upstairs again. Where now? That way, is it? No, back that way. Eh, dearie me. Upstairs again. Of course it would be, wouldn't it? It's the astronomy tower. The clue is in the tower word. Have we got more stairs? Yeah. My God, this could make a person dizzy.
Professor Ronan tends to go
Aha,
with it.
we're here.
We sometimes have to remind them.
So, do I have to speak to the professor? Or do I go up? Where am I going? Oh, right, okay. Quest begin. There's just so much to think of and to
Here,
remember button-wise.
Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Oh, she seems
Hello,
nice.
I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
He's enthusiastic,
Do
isn't
you
he?
even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
Nope. Nada.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Okay, gotta do this again. Yes! Accio!
Accio! That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
After you. Oh, that's gorgeous, isn't it?
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Right. Oh, it's these balls. I saw a clip of this
So why
before
don't we
it
have our
came
newest
out.
student start us off?
Oh, yeah, it would have to be me, wouldn't it? Okay, let's see if I can remember to do this now.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your... That's it!
Yeah, what score did I
Now,
get?
think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you.
So...
Splendid!
Oh, I've got top marks. Yeah. So let's see if we could do it with number 3. Oh, I did that too soon. I forgot to hold on.
Excellent control there. Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Oh, now we've got competition. What
You
colour
be the
am I?
blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Clear.
Yes, sir.
She's going to be really good, I can tell.
Let us see this.
Oh, straight away, straight... Ah, see, I've got to get it on 50 every time now, haven't I, I bet?
That is how it's done.
Yes, it is. Yes.
That's it.
Here we go.
So, let's see. Bethelda's turn. Oh, I did. Ah, let go. Again. Silly me. She's going to knock my ball off, isn't she? No. Yes!
Quite impressive.
I didn't do too bad. I'm happy with that. Or was I supposed to win?
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Let's not. What's he done? Oh, he's put upstairs. Oh!
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay. Get ready.
Here, I know everyone is watching, but try not to be nervous.
Don't
fell
lose your
off.
composure.
I did.
Watch this.
Oh, she cheated. Let's go over here. Let's go over here a bit.
That is how it's done.
Okay. I don't want that. I want to go over here a bit more. Okay. Oh, I can't see because you're in the way, Professor.
Do not think I will start going easy on you now.
Very good.
Here we go.
Oh, it's all on this last ball. All on this last ball. What did she get? Right. So I either need to match her or win it. Let's see.
Not exactly your typical lesson, is it?
No, it's
that I
not.
mind.
No, I don't mind either.
Here.
Oh, I fell off again. I did terrible on that go. Terrible.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Oh, you're too kind, Professor. Too kind.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Oh, I like her. She's lovely. I'm glad you understand.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
It
To
is.
put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
How big is... I can't pronounce it. Unfortunately, my apologies.
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou. There we
Ouagadougou
go.
School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
What does Ouagadougou look like?
Is Ouagadougou a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside.
Oh, sounds
I
nice.
remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Is magic the same at Ouagadougou?
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
That's incredible.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Thank you for telling me about Ouagadougou.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Ouagadougou, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting.
Okay.
Until next time.
Oh, she could become a really nice friend. She's lovely.
You can use
A word, if you would.
if you're so inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Oh, that sounds ominous. Quest complete. Charms class. So now, do we have to go back to Professor Weasley? Oh, I'm in my book. Inventory. I might do that off camera actually, because it may take me a while to figure out what I'm supposed to do. But then once I do, we'll be away and whizzing away. Right.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
So what we will do is we will just quickly talk to Samantha. Let's have a chat with her first and then
Hello.
we'll end the video.
You wanted to speak to me.
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
That's kind of you to say.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Okay. Ooh. What does this do?
Take
See. Oh, wrong button.
Accio.
Oh, I'm using the wrong one. That's not what I wanted to use.
Levioso.
How do I... Can I do anything with this? I probably can't, can I? It's not saying I can. Oh, what are these?
Accio.
No, can't get them either. Was worth a try.
Frankly, I'd
Okay.
rather limit my excursions.
And then the
So what we'll do is we'll call it there.
In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the
Oh, Peeves is giving out. Let's move away from Peeves so that you can hear me. So yes, we'll end the video there. Hopefully in time I'll get used to the buttons and stuff and then we'll be away. We'll be able to get through the Hogwarts Castle and Hogwarts Legacy and see where it takes us. So thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you to any new subscribers. Life is gaming. Until the next one, bye.